Right now, I want to show you what it means, even when they go in the opposite side, like for instance here, RTY and NQ. RTY is in a downtrend and NQ uptrend, but the reaction to their key levels are in sync. Okay, so this is, this was this reaction, 10:05. Okay, I'm in 1 minute time frame, it will be easier for me and for you to see. So this is, yeah, 10:05 here, and this was 10:16, and this was 10:39. This was, it didn't hit, it missed it by 1 tick, 10:58. Okay, now it breaks. And this was 10:45. Okay. Okay, let's say it's enough. Now, let's find what happened on NASDAQ. 10:45, 10:05 was here. Okay, 10:05 was here, and it went up. 10:16 was exactly here. Exactly here. 10:16. You see, guys? 10:16. You see, guys, why this method does not lag. So this was 10:16, and this was 10:05. There was another rejection beforehand, but we can review it afterwards. Okay. And you can check it out later by yourself and see. Okay, but yeah, 10:01. Okay, this was 10:01 also here somewhere. Okay, it was news. Let me finish it, and we'll see exactly 10:39. Exactly the pullback. Exactly the pullback, guys. This was 10:39. Resistance, pullback. 10:45 before it went up. Right? This was 10:45. 10:45 was this candle, this green candle, 10:45, and it went up. This was support for Russell. This was resistance for Russell. This is where the pullback started, and this was support for Russell. This is where it went up higher. 40 and 58. 58. Well, resistance for Russell. Here. Here exactly. Here it went up a little, manipulation, and went down. You see? This was support for Russell. Another support for Russell. Resistance for Russell. Pullback. Support for Russell. Pullback. Now another support happening right now. Right now, time is 11:12. Pullback again. Guys, this is not a strategy, but this is to show you guys, this is to show you that the correlated assets, what is the meaning by correlation? RTY is in a downtrend. You agree with me? RTY is in a downtrend. There's no doubt about it. NQ is in an uptrend. So what? They react to key levels, although they are moving in the opposite side. And this is what we're looking at. In other words, this pullback was RTY's resistance. This is RTY's resistance, guys. And this was RTY's support. Although they are moving in the opposite, we do not care. We do not care, guys. So our definition of correlated assets is how they react to key levels whether they are in sync or not. So RTY and NQ correlate, guys, even though they are moving in an opposite direction. This is why, guys, traders who define trend according to what the market already made, it's not actionable. What can we do with it? However, if you know, for instance, here there was also support for Russell, I bet. Here, 1024. Yeah, there was a small support here. Confusion. You see here, it broke, went up a little. Okay, it's not that strong. I mean, yeah, at this point it was support, but I'm looking for extreme movements. You see, this was RTY's support, guys. This was RTY's support here, exactly here, RTY's support. Although they moved the opposite. And guys, this accuracy is to the tick accuracy. It's 1 minute time frame. This is what I want you to learn, guys, how to anticipate the market before the movement happens, not after. Not saying, okay, it's in an uptrend, then I go long here, right? It's an uptrend, I go long here, and it's the high of the day. Why? Why will you go long here if it's RTY's resistance? It will pull back on you. Makes sense? Yeah, so traders say, okay, I will wait for a pullback. Okay, you wait for a pullback on what time frame? This time frame? And you go long here, then it pull back on you. That's why, guys, I like to take my trades off the trigger point where I have the lowest drawdown. Now let's look here, 940. 940. Okay, more or less RTY was here. Not enough information, but RTY was at support at 940. I was afraid taking long here, honestly, because I didn't get clear confirmation. But that's fine. There are enough opportunities when I get clear confirmations. Okay, I don't want you guys to look at the market in a lagging manner. Yes, exactly. Dr. Avi, thank you very much. I will be looking at we are trading, driving down the highway, looking in the rear. Yeah, I know I'm wrong. You have proven that this way of trading is better than 99%. Looking, you're welcome. You're welcome. You know, guys, it's not hard for me to convince you because it repeats every day. Okay, so this was RTY's resistance, guys. This was RTY's resistance. So if you trade the all-time highs, let's say based on Alon's statistics, so correlated instruments resistance can be good profit target for you. You see that how the correlated asset reacts to its correlated, even though they move in the opposite direction. It looks like they move in the opposite direction, but they don't. I can find you a time frame where they look the same. You want to see? Okay. I have a connectivity issue right now. Can't move my mouse for some reason. Okay. I'm sorry, Ninja. I'm really sorry. It's hard for you. Oh my God. Guys, I have a question for you. RTY is in uptrend or downtrend? RTY is in an uptrend or downtrend? RTY? This is RTY. Why? It's an uptrend. Look, this is RTY. You're telling me it's in a downtrend? Really? On 1 minute, RTY is in downtrend. But if I go on a higher time frame, it's uptrend. So guys, does it make sense to you that you need to take your decisions intraday? Yes, we are day traders. Remember, we are not swing traders, we are day traders. As day traders, does it make sense to you to take your decisions based on what we call trend changes? However, reaction to key levels is in sync and it happens regardless of the time frame. Lucky you are lucky. I'm happy for you. Good luck. Congrats and good luck. Lucky, but be careful. If you have only $20 left, be careful, be careful. Be careful. Only take A plus setups right now. Please, please. Only A plus setups. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Lucky. Close your computer today. I don't identify any A plus setups. Okay. Dr. Levy, you are not scalping short movements in the market. How long do you average staying in a trade? It's a matter of style. My problem with scalps is that usually the risk to reward ratio is insufficient. So I like to take large moves where I have at least 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. With scalping, it's almost impossible to do it. Scalping, I mean, to me, it's a matter of trading style. Guys, do whatever works for you. But to me, scalping looks gambling. It's not easy to time your entry. It's not easy to put a stop loss so you get enough high to risk reward ratio. So that's why I'm looking for large movements. And these trigger points help me anticipate. That is what your friend was doing earlier. You speak about the Monkosh? Yeah. You know what, guys? I cannot think anything bad about the Monkosh because the Monkosh is a profitable trader. It's a fact. Okay, the Monkosh gets payouts at least monthly from Apex. Yeah, he gets monthly payouts from Apex. So, but yeah, I mean, he uses trigger points. I mean, he scalps, but he's a smart scalper. He uses these key levels, so he has a high chance of success. So I cannot argue. For instance, I didn't get any payout from Apex. Never, never, never. I'm trying. I bought an account recently, but I'm doing pretty well with take profit. So I mainly trade take profit. With take profit, I get payouts at least weekly, almost daily, almost, but on average weekly. So I left Apex. I'm trying again, but with take profit, I'm more successful. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I made 8,000 with Apex a few weeks ago, and they denied my payout request. This never happened to me with take profit. They never denied my payout requests. But the Monkosh is doing pretty well with Apex, so facts. Yeah, they like scalpers, I guess. That's why I'm struggling with Apex, I think. I mean, once I go live with take profit, there's no consistency rule, so it's better for me. Okay, so again, remember, guys, that this was RTY support, RTY's resistance, support. Even when they move the opposite, they react. Yeah, okay, great. You have 20 Apex VAs. Great. I mean, yeah, keep trading them. Why not? The Monkosh is doing pretty well with Apex. Yeah, no worries, no worries. You will get payouts from Apex. No worries. Chris, do you compare the week chart of RTY to conclude it's the same trade as the mini chart of NQ? That's no, Chris. No. I'm a day trader. I do not care about trend. This is exactly what I wanted to say. I don't care about trend because trend varies depending on the time frame, and I'm a day trader. The way I trade, guys, has nothing to do with lagging trends or time frame based trends. I just showed you that on 1 minute time frame, RTY is in a downtrend, and weekly time frame, it's an uptrend. I cannot rely on such unstable definition of trend. However, I can see day after day that they react to key levels, which is more reliable for me to take my decisions based on. That's why I believe in this methodology, because it does not lag and it's time frame agnostic. It does not depend on the time frame, because guys, time frame, I need to guess what time frame to look at. Does it make sense? On one time frame, it looks the opposite. On another time frame, they look the same. So what should I do? What time frame should I look to take my decisions based on? It doesn't make any sense for me. And again, I'm speaking about day trading. Okay, guys, swing trading is different. I'm speaking about day trading. In day trading, we do not care about, we do not know what the trend is, basically. Maybe we can, yeah, there are statistical measures that can give us a clue about where the market wants to go, whether there's a high chance of breaking high, low, statistics like this. And yeah, and we use them, but these statistics are not actionable. I mean, yeah, what should I do with statistics saying there's a high chance of breaking of closing gap? Okay, but when will it close the gap? We don't know. So I combine the statistics with the key levels, and I know that there's a very high chance of synchronization, synchronized reaction. Guys, synchronized reaction. Look, this is 10:58, 10:58. This was 10:45, 10:45. This was 11:12 RTY support. It's 1 minute time frame, guys. The price hit and it bounced back. But you wanted to make your point that okay, good, Lucky. Can you elaborate more? What do you mean? Are you referring to what Nikki said? Take it slow. Yeah, guys. My probability of success if I trade between the levels is very low. It's very low. I can tell you. I hope you learned today, guys. Yeah, next time when you speak with your friend about market and market movements, tell your friends these secrets because no one will tell them. People will tell you put VWAP and trade based on VWAP or moving average. I want to see VWAP. What you're talking about? Do I have VWAP here? Yeah, I have something. Oh, so many settings, guys. Are you serious? What? What should I put here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What should I put it? Here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2.5. Why should I put it here? Oh, come on, Ninja. You don't want to put VWAP on my chart? What will I do without VWAP? Ninja, come on. Grow up. Maybe another VWAP will work. I don't have VWAP. How can I trade without VWAP, guys? I cannot. I think helpful to take. You think VWAP is helpful to take profit? If it works for you, then great. Great. Lucky. Do whatever works for you. I never argue with profitable traders, and lucky you are in the right way. Okay, so you see this was RTY's resistance, RTY support here at 11, RTY support, another weak RTY support, RTY's resistance. This was RTY's resistance. Okay. And we found that when the trigger points align, there are the high chance of success. This was when I took, yeah, I shorted Nasdaq here together with you this morning. If you join me, I shorted Nasdaq here because it aligned with RTY's resistance. I shorted here because it aligned with RTY's resistance. I can show you exactly. Here. Let me see when. Okay, here. Yeah, here at the retest. Here at the retest. RTY broke at the retest. I took short here. Here. 803, I think, or 802. After it broke. I saw it broke and I took the retest. This is the short trade to go down. Yeah, Tony, hold on. Practice. Guys, don't be greedy until you experience. Guys, your mindset should be a little different, in my opinion. You should think how you decrease your risk, rather increase your profit. Don't be greedy, guys. This is my experience with trading. I'm not always successful in it because still I'm a human. I'm also greedy, but this is my tip for you. Yeah, exactly. I switch my thinking from making to preserving. Beautiful, Lucky. Beautiful, beautiful. Stick to your plan. And I want to elaborate, guys. I want to take large movement because I want to increase my risk to reward ratio, okay? But if you follow my trades, you see that I often secure my profit. Often. It means that not today, it's a big account, but I often trade with micros, several micros. I go out partially and I trade my stop loss whenever I find indications that the market will not stop me out. But once I enter a trade, the first thing I'm doing is figuring out how I reduce my risk, secure my profit. This is the first thing I'm looking for. How I secure my profit and how I reduce the risk. Still, because I want to catch large movement, I often leave one contract as a runner, but I'm out of risk. Okay, so I leave one contract as a runner. I already make profit with some micros, other micros, and I'm out of risk, guys. I let the statistics do its job. Okay, so yeah, you need to continuously think how you reduce your risk and how you increase your risk to reward ratio, meaning, to me at least, is entering partially and going out partially, leaving one contract as a runner to enjoy the large movement. This made me profitable, guys. This risk management. Okay, so the first thing again, I'm a human, not always following my own rules, but this is my plan at least. Dr. Levy, can we have more of you and your chart sharing in the room? Yeah, Masood, when I'm joining the one question alone, yeah, but I'm not every day. You know, I'm not trading every day, but yeah, I'll do my best. Yes, of course, Masood. Okay, so to go out partially, I need to go in partially, right? So with micros, I can do it, but going in with the minis, 2, 3, or 4 minis, yeah, I do it, but it's risky, guys. I take risk. When you see me trade with minis, be aware I'm taking a big risk considering the maximum drawdown. So don't do it. Don't do it. Especially if I trade the Ninja competition, then yeah, I leverage. I enter with 5 minis, guys. On Ninja competition, I leverage to the moon. 5 contracts, sometimes 10. But it's a risk, guys. It's not the way you should trade. It's a way you can pass the competition, get a high rank. That's it. That's it. It's not the way trading should. I think you are right. I know myself, my emotions can be all over the place, and I just start switching to micro and sizing up to make it better. Yeah. Then cry for a few days, saying, I will never do it again, and then I do it again after a few weeks. So you never know with emotion. IT problems, broker connection issues, so good to group the 20 to maybe 2 to 4 and trade them and get payout to cover the cost and then start to go crazy. But if you can control the 20, more power to you. When you hit daily loss, yeah, I do not encourage guys to leverage and to trade the 20 PAs. Really, I do not encourage it. You still need to learn, and if you blow so many PAs, guys, it's expensive. It's expensive. You want to keep trading. You want to keep learning. Why? Trade one account. Learn. Maybe you blow it. The first, second, three, four first accounts, maybe, yeah, maybe you still learn. But if you blow 20 PA accounts, the game is over, guys. It's too expensive. Why? Especially when you see, and I think you are convinced that you have a good tool here, great methodology. It's just a matter of practicing. Guys, I'm getting payouts daily. Daily. Trading 20 accounts at one time is a very bad. Yeah, don't do it, guys. Don't do it. And you don't need it. Don't be greedy. Guys, I trade one account at a time. Only one account. I don't have a trade copier. I don't have I don't have a trade copier. I trade one account at a time and I get payouts daily. I'm not greedy. Almost daily. Weekly at least. Yeah, and sometimes, the drawdown is very low. And if I trade minis, I have a big chance of blowing the account. Yeah, you saw, guys, I took long here. It went to the moon and it got back. Yeah, so guys, no, don't trade 20 PAs at one time. Don't do it. Because if they blow, the game is over. The game is over. Why? Keep learning, keep practicing. You will be profitable. I have only traded 5 at a time. It's too much, Tony. I don't do it. Look, I don't have a trade copier. This is my opinion. Yeah, I don't use trade copier. You're welcome. Yeah, I just don't want you to miss the opportunity to learn how to trade. Guys, if you blow 20 PA accounts, the game is over. It's too expensive. Okay, but if you keep practicing, let's say the first account is blown, second, third, then at the fourth one you get a payout covering the 3 accounts you've blown beforehand. But if you blow 20 accounts, the game is over. Don't be greedy, guys. Do you agree with me? Yeah, Luis, one thing that worked for me was practicing when the market is closed. You are more relaxed, and over time, you start to see the market differently, and you actually start seeing the patterns. Yeah, exactly. It's about practicing, it's about understanding what works best for you. But my point is that if you blow 20 PA accounts, the game is over. You will not have the opportunity to learn. You will not have the opportunity to recover. When I started trading, guys, I blew, let's say, 5, 6 accounts in a row, but then at the 6th attempt, I just recovered all these five live accounts I blew. And even more. Okay, so let's say one take profit account costs $90. So let's say I blow 5 accounts, okay, almost $500. But then at the 6th account, after I learned, after I practiced, I make 2,000, guys. So I lost 500 and then I made 2,000 net, okay, to 2.5. And I recovered. I learned, I recovered, and I made money. What happened to the market? Why is it not moving? RTY is not moving? What happened? No connection? What's going on here? It lost connection? What's going on here? Understand? Oh my God, guys, you saw it? This is another reason of blowing accounts, what you saw right now. It just lost connection. I could enter long here, but RTY is here. Oh my God. Also doing 20. It is smart to do it in a strong PC if it was. Oh, this was also RTY support. It's going to the moon. It stopped me out, and now it's going to the moon. Guys, look. This was RTY's resistance, RTY support. You see, guys, this, okay, it's very interesting. It's very important. This is a range when RTY is moving. Look, guys, this is a range. This is a zone. Okay, it's a very, very important lesson right now. Zone. This is a zone of RTY. Okay. Every time RTY hits an edge of a zone, here and here, the expected movement of Nasdaq is accordingly. Look, this was a small pullback. This was a small pullback. This was a small pullback. But here, look at the movement of Nasdaq when RTY was hitting here. And when RTY was hitting here, look at the movement of Nasdaq, because these are the edges of the zones. You know, some traders are waiting for the market to hit the edges, and then they take their trades to get a large movement. Guys, wow, it's so important. I think this was the most important lesson we ever had. Guys, you see? Okay. Zones. Edge. Look, guys. Oh my God, this was the most important lesson we've ever had. Can you see it, guys? Look at the movement when NQ hit the edges of RTY's zones, of RTY's zone. Look. Sorry, 11. 11, not 10. 11. Oh my God, guys. This is the cheat code. Instead of pushing the button, wait patiently. Wait patiently. Enki broke, wait until RTY hits here. Pull back, wait. Sorry, this is RTY support, not resistance, support. Guys, you understand that it doesn't lag because these levels are showing on your chart, already showing, not after the fact, before the fact. Yes, of course, Donnie, I will repost this. It was the most important lesson today. These bounces to the tick, I'm amazed of them every day. Guys, this is 1 minute time frame. The drawdown is 2 ticks. I don't know. I mean, how can one explain what's going on inside these trigger points? Even if I have to draw lines manually after the fact, they will not be accurate. like these levels that are showing 10 hours before the market opens. This is the most powerful tool, guys. The most powerful tool. If you want to be traders, don't use anything else. It is a bit crazy, I guess. It is somebody's lucky number. Yeah, it's crazy, guys. This is 1 minute time frame. The drawdown is so tiny that you're lucky if you get filled. You're lucky if you get filled. Two ticks, 1 tick, 0 ticks, 6 ticks. It's crazy. It's crazy. How am I trading these points? I'm not. I don't have the trigger points here, so I'm afraid. But you see that Nasdaq reacts to RTY's trigger points. But I do not trade when I don't have the trigger points. And keep broke. Guys, if you want to be pro traders, this is the tool you should use. Oh, good. You shorted at here at RTY's resistance. And what was your drawdown? 10 points. 10 points drawdown. It's okay. Nice. Not bad, Nikki. Really not bad. But the problem is that your profit target was at RTY support, so your risk to reward ratio wasn't that good. But if you trade from edges, okay, zone, this is the edge, this is the edge, you get a higher chance of catching large movement. Guys, this is the secret. I'm telling you my secrets. Okay? Here and here, there were entries that gave you larger movements and a better risk to reward ratio, guys. Guys, thanks for joining me today. I invite you to watch some videos with tips so you can learn more. And join my mentorship. If you have yet to register for the CTP mentorship, then do it.